Now we are going to Sendang Keongan.
Before we going to first spot at Sedang Keongan, we gathering at Rizka house and then we pray together.
Yes. Praying start. Okay. So keep following our journey, ya. Dadah.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now we are on the way to the first spot, driven by Akan.
Yes, and we will pass through the Undaan area, and after that we will enter the Kelambu area, Grobogan.
And after that, we arrive at Pengantin village, Grobogan. Alright, so now we are at
Sendang Keongan.
Yeah. Sendang Keongan has a very clear spring and there are many fish.
Yes, many fish in here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, the spring water looks very clear, right? Okay, this, and over there is a pump.
When the
Yeah.
blue
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah, because the spring is also used by the local residents.
Okay, and the next to the spring, there are four Keong statue.
Yeah.
They are the icon of Sendang Keongan, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The water from this spring flows into the river and over there.
And there are also many big trees
In here.
in here. So making this place cool and comfortable.
Yes, very comfortable.
Yeah. And there's also a cafe and restaurant and then musola and other facilities.
Yes, in here. Yes. So at the next, there are 3 water sections here. The first one in the spring itself, which is not allowed for swimming.
Yeah.
And then the second one is located below the spring. It's about 1.5 meters deep and it's for adults to swim.
Yeah.
Only adults.
Yeah, only adults.
Yes.
And the last one is a special swimming area for
Children.
Children.
Yeah, children.
So earlier we interviewed the village head who managed this place, the Sendang Keongan tourist site. Sendang Keongan turns out to have an origin story that began with a couple named Rono Citro, yeah, and Roro Bibit, also known as the Romeo and Juliet of Grobogan. They used to meet and had ended on a hill in this
One day, Rono Citro's parents looked for him because he had left without saying goodbye to the parents. Then a royal servant sent by his father was assigned to find him. And then Rono Citro climbed a hill and saw a snail.
Yes, now or Keong.
Yeah, snail.
Keong.
So he start, yeah, he believed there must be water there. So he stuck his pair into the ground next to the snail, pulled it out, and then water come flowing up. And he then bathed in that spring.
So, and then it is believed that anyone who bathes in the spring will stay young.
Yeah.
Stay young, have smooth fortune, and easily find a soulmate.
Yeah.
Then Prana Citra's father asked him to return home, but he refused which led to a conflict with the royal servant.
Yeah. And then politics, of course, will protect Roman youth, and eventually they both
Dead.
they were buried side by side on the hill in the
Yes, it's this village.
So, success of the story, the village is named
Pengantin
Village.
right?
Yes.
Right, and
Inspired by their tale.
Tale. That's a bit of information about Sendang Keongan. We hope it adds to your knowledge,
yeah.
and
We hope you
you'll be yes, interested
visiting this place.
visiting in this place.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now we are at the Api Abadi Merapen. The place is very hot.
Yes.
And then the flame is not very visible. If you want to see the flame, you need to put something that burns easily, like dry leaves or tissue, and then the flame will be visible. So come on guys, like the flame. Wow! Now the flame is burning brightly. Okay.
The Api Abadi has been used for big events like 14 Pond and the 10 Pond and the opening of the ASEAN Games and the Vesak ceremony at the Borobudur and the Carnival 1 Church.
Yeah. And scientifically, the Api Abadi Merapen is a geological phenomenon where fire appears on the surface of the ground due to natural gas underneath.
Yeah.
The Api Abadi comes from a historical story about the fall of the Majapahit kingdom around the year 1478 AD due to a war between King Brawijaya V and King Girindra Wardana.
And after Majapahit was taken over by the Demak Sultanate, Sunan Kalijaga led the transfer of heirlooms to Demak. And on the way back, the group stopped at a place and had trouble lighting fire for cooking. And Sunan Kalijaga then prayed, and the eternal flame appeared. Yeah.
And there are two versions of the story. The first story, the flame appeared when Sunan Kalijaga's staff was stuck in the ground and then pulled out from the ground that contains with natural gas. Yeah.
And then the second version is the flame was already there but hidden by sunlight.
Yeah.
And then the Sunan Kalijaga just saw it to the group. This phenomenon is then known as the Api Abadi Merapen.
Yeah.
And then after this we move to the what we call it Batu, yeah, Batu Bobot,
Yeah.
and then
Sendang
Sendang Dudo.
Yeah.
Yeah, for your information, guys, in here Api Abadi Merapen is not only just Api Abadi, but Batu Bobot and Sendang Dudo in here too.
Yes,
So we will show you
about the
Batu Bobot and Sendang
Sendang
Dudo.
Dudo.
And
Let's
see.
see.
Okay guys, so now we are at the Batu Bobot beside the Api
Api
Abadi.
Abadi, yes.
Batu Bobot is a relic of Majapahit and was supposed to be taken by Sunan Kalijaga to Demak, but because it's very heavy, it was left here. Batu Bobot is used for certain rituals, and now I will show you Batu Bobot. So Batu Bobot in here, and yeah, that's for Batu Bobot. And next we will show you Sendang Dudo
Dudo.
in Merapen too. So check it out.
Oh, wow. Okay, now we are at Sendang Dudo. Yes. Sendang Dudo exists because Sunan Kalijaga stuck his staff into the ground, and then water come out.
Yeah.
And Sunan Kalijaga named it Sendang Dudo because there is only one. Yeah.
Jadi Sendang Dudo.
Okay.
And so
That's
that's
all
at
at
Merapen.
Merapen.
Yeah.
After here, we want to move the next spot in Bledukuwu for the last spot, and then before that we praying first at the small musola
In
In
Merapen.
Rapen. Here the musola. Okay guys, so we finish praying, and then after this we move to Bledukuwu.
for the last spot.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Okay, we have finally arrived at our last spot.
Yes, last
yes.
Bledukuwu.
Bledukuwu.
Okay, here there are many places for salt production.
In here, there's salt protection.
Okay.
Because it's raining. After raining today, everything is closed to prevent rainwater from mixing in.
Yes.
Yeah.
And look, there's only mud here,
Yes.
covering an area of around 45 hectares. Yeah.
Said the white
Right?
mud file.
Yeah.
There are also statue of Aji Saka
And
Dewoto Cengkar over there.
you see,
In over there.
Ah, white statue. White statue.
Yes, in here.
Okay. 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 In Bledukuwu, there's also a story about the origin of Bledukuwu. Right. Long ago, there was a king named Dewata Cangkar who loved eating meat.
One of the chefs at the Medang Kamulan Kingdom accidentally cut his finger while cooking, and the finger ended up in the food, which was then eaten by the king, and he liked it.
and the chef was someone.
Yes.
by the king and asked why the food tastes so good. The chef replied that it contained with a piece of human flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, human flesh.
And since then, King Dewata Cengkar start eating human flesh, which made the people afraid.
And then come Aji Saka, who arrived from India Ocean.
India Ocean.
Aji Saka and Dewata Cengkar fought because Aji Saka want to become a king of Medang Kamulan.
Then Dewata Cengkar put on Aji Saka's turban,
Yeah.
which kept unraveling endlessly until Dewata Cengkar fell into the southern sea and transformed into a white crocodile. Aji Saka then becomes king.
Yeah.
And then one day, Achisaka saw a beautiful naked woman, and he realized his sperm onto the ground.
A rooster came and ate the sperm, and then the rooster laid an egg.
Yeah. And then the egg was placed inside a box called gledek in Japanese. Gledek, yes, gledek in Japanese, shaped like a chest.
Suddenly, the egg turned into a talking dragon. You know, this dragon was Aji Saka's child.
The dragon approached Aji Saka. Aji Saka asked, "Who are you? Why have you come here?" The dragon replied, "I'm your son." Aji Saka said, "If you are truly my son, you must kill the white crocodile." Dewata Cengkar entered underground passageways.
And the dragon eventually success in getting Dewata Cengkar's head and planned to return to his father through the underground path. Underground path.
And the dragon emerged prematurely at several places. First in Semarang,
Yes.
and then in Jono village, right? And then cried in Trawa because he hadn't found his father yet. Then sang in Cangkring and lingered in Pitupu. Then sang again in Pituk Ramsan, again in
Medang
Kamulan Kingdom,
Yeah.
and finally in Oro-Oro Songo.
Songo. And then after that, the dragon transformed into a boy and was taken care of by Mbah Rodukun.
Yeah, Bahro
Dukun named him
Yeah,
Joko
Linglung.
Linglung.
The dragon told Mbah Rodukun that he need to seek recognition from his father and was told to meditate in Kesongo.
Yeah. And he was given a challenge to encircle a mountain with his head and tail connected. He couldn't do it, so he used his tongue, but his father cut it.
Cut it off.
Then the locals made a well that had salty water, but it couldn't be used to make salt. Salt could only be produced at Pitupu.
Yeah. Salt production was managed by the village government around the 1970,
Yes.
and by the 1980 it was managed by the regional government until now.
Yeah.
And you know, the eruption here released mud
Mud,
and sulfur water which are known and utilized by the residents around Ledok Pugu.
Yeah.
And
That's all from
us from Ledok Pugu story.
Informasi from Ledok story. Yeah. And then enough.
Yeah,
Enough.
Okay,
guys.
guys. Now we are in the last.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all
The
for
last
our journey
today. This is our last part.
Yes.
Our expedition, and I
hope
hope you enjoy and
learn about
learn
the
something,
expeditions
yeah.
here or in Sedangkiongan and
Api Merapen,
Api
and
Merapen.
also in
Ledok
Pugu.
So after we long journey, we have dinner.
at the warung sedep Nyanto Genjer.
Yes. Yes. This is
Our food.
our food.
Yeah.
So let's eat them together. Enjoy. So we are finished dinner.
And now we are on the way back to Kudus.
So that is our journey today.
And I hope you got information,
and
learn
something
something
from our trip.
trip today.
And
That's all.
that's all.
Thank you.